Dear Misty, I'm fat and I'm gay and I'm ashamed of my body. I won't let anyone touch me. No hugs, no nothing, no sex, no anything. I'm afraid to let anyone come near me. I don't know if it's because I'm a man, because I think a lot of women get reassurance for their bodies and support and acceptance, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't want anyone to touch me, and I guess I need your help. Now, as far as physical touch and physical intimacy, this is very, very, very important to the well-being of a human. We need touch. And I don't think it's healthy to not let anyone touch you. Now, as far as girls getting the emotional support and reassurance, I think this is probably just from you looking out. And I say that because a lot of times grass is greener on the other side of the fence, because I actually feel the media has portrayed bigger men in a much more positive light than women. For example, look at the Kings of Queens. I think it's Kings of Queens, where the security mall cop plays the husband to a beautiful woman, and he's like a big bear. And I think it's a great show because it, shines bigger men in a positive light. Now, I am concerned for you in that you're afraid of touch. Physical intimacy and physical connection and touch is very, 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 very important. And I don't think it's good to not have this in your life. Now, this is what I want you to do. First of all, I want you to love yourself. I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what? I love you. You might look a little weird, you might look a little different, you might look a little strange, you might look a little fat. But you are me, and I love you. You're never going to get better if you don't learn to love yourself. Now, the bottom line is, you ate every donut you wanted. You ate every brownie. You ate every cheesecake. You ate every dessert and or pasta or bread or sandwich or whatever. You made yourself that way. It's because of you. Now, it's time for you to get up and own it. I think big is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with being big. I am big, and I am gorgeous. There are definite people that call me fat, and a lot of people think that I'm, whatever. But it doesn't matter to me what they think. It matters to me what I think. And right now, I think you're stuck in a vicious cycle, one that I have lived in a lot. You're depressed, so you eat. You eat because you're depressed. Then you get more depressed because you're fat, and then therefore you're eating more because you're fatter, and then you get more depressed, so you eat more, and then you get fatter, so you get more depressed. It's a horrible cycle, and you have to bust out of it. But more importantly right now, what I'm afraid of for you is the physical touch. Now, I'm not saying run out and start having sex with people and whatever, but maybe professional touch would be better for you at first, right now. Me as a person that is an entertainer, I wear heels, I run around town in high heel shoes, I dance, I kick, I'm horrible on my body. So I like to get a massage maybe every once a month. Now, a massage is an intimate physical connection, but it's a professional connection. And I know, because at first I used to feel the same way, like, oh God, they're going to look at my fat rolls, they're going to think I'm obese, they're going to think I'm disgusting. But you have to realize that this is their job. They're a massage therapist because they want to give love and they want to give healing with their hands. Now, it's kind of like you have bad teeth and you're like, oh, I'm going to the dentist. Let me brush my teeth real quick. But you also have to know that a dentist, it's his profession. He's seen way worse teeth than you, and so has a massage therapist. So I want you to go, start slowly, and get a massage. Because this is going to be you surrendering yourself to the hands of someone else. And it's not a mutual reciprocation arrangement. You're going to be laying on a table and they're going to be touching you. They're going to be giving you healing. It's not like a personal connection in your house where you're touching them and you want them to touch back. This is a purely physical / professional arrangement. Now, you can get Swedish massage, which is very light touch, which if you've never had a massage before, this is probably what you're going to want. Or you can get deep tissue, which it really is going to get in and work up the muscles and, you know, get those body fluids going. And that's what I personally enjoy. I really love deep tissue, but sometimes it really hurts and you have to breathe through it. So I would suggest getting a lighter touch, a Swedish massage first. I actually did a video on massage already, so I'll link it for you here. But massage is so good for you. It circulates the blood flow in your body. It's also a physical connection to another human, and it's healthy for you. But also, it helps you lose weight. So, there's so many beneficial and healing factors from massage. I definitely think you should start there. And, you know, after getting a professional touch, then maybe it won't be so scary for you to get a personal touch from a hug / maybe a more intimate relationship with someone. But as a final note, I want you to know that God created you in His image, and God does not make mistakes. And I want you to know that you are beautiful. And I also want you to know that someone out there also thinks you're beautiful. And there's a huge group of guys out there that are strictly attracted to bigger men. And you can find them in the bear circles and in the chub circles. And oftentimes those two circles, I feel like I'm talking about Google+, and those two circles often intertwine because they're both bigger men. One is just really hairy and one's just really, really fat. But a lot of them run together and a lot of the events are thrown together. Go to bear411.com and start chatting with guys all over. You could chat with a guy anywhere. Also, I'm not sure of a good chub site. I think one is biggercity.com. I actually signed up a couple years ago, and I was kind of laughed off because I signed up as a chub, and they all told me that I wasn't a chub because I was too skinny. And then I was frustrated because I'm like, wait, I'm a gay man and I'm too skinny to be fat, and I'm too fat to be skinny. Where do I fit in? You know, and also that's a big frustration because I have a bare body, but I'm not hairy professionally. So then I'm like, well, I'm a nair bear, but some of them are like, no, you have to have hair. If you don't have hair, then you're not a bear, and it's very confusing. But you know what? I don't try to conform. I just be myself. And I have found that the more you love yourself, the more others will love you as well. And that's the most important thing I want you to take from my message today, is that you need to start loving yourself. I want you to start getting massages and feeling that personal touch. Even though it's a professional touch, it's still intimacy. And you need that. And I think that once you have a couple intimate sessions with a professional, you might be ready to let another person touch you intimately and privately. But also check out these online sites, because I think you'd be surprised at what kind of guys are attracted to bigger guys. You know, I was mostly shocked that there's some really hot muscle guys that really like chubby guys. And unfortunately, again, I messaged them and they all told me I need to either A, go to the gym or go to the buffet. And I'm like, ugh. You know, because they either want to date a hot muscle guy or they want to date a huge super fat person. Anyways, that's my advice for you today. Please, please love yourself, because I love you. Anyways, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.